Welcome to the video. Quick crash course before we get started. So, first iPhone. Itty bitty little camera. Like, genuinely kind of funny when you think about it compared to our phones. Here's a Werther's Original for scale. And then the next iPhone, you get the 3G and 3GS's. Pretty much the same thing. You've got a slightly larger, such a small difference, increase in camera size, pretty much the same idea. And this would stay the same for pretty much the 4S. Like pretty much every phone after the 3GS would continue single shooter in the top left. Then iPhone 7 comes along. If you got the 7 Plus, you get this. This is the first time they experimented with a double camera. Honestly, it looks kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's definitely gotten bigger. And this is technically an 8, but the 7 had the same style camera. After that, you get to the iPhone 10 and bigger double camera. Vertical now, because why not? We've pretty much hit our size of the candy here. If you got a Pro iPhone after the 10, you got this. People joke and call this the stovetop design. Whether it's the 11 or the 15, if you got a Pro phone, you've got this triple camera setup with the flash right here. It's been pretty consistent. This is a 13. So where this story really kicks off here is on Reddit. About 9 months ago, someone posts this, is this real? Not even joking. Okay. It's a listing for an iPhone 3GS, which, for reference, looks like this. And it doesn't look kosher at all. And hence the, is this real? So it appears to have a, iPhone 11 Pro Plus camera setup, but that's not something Apple ever made. And then a few months later, you have this post, someone saying they had to pick it up. That was me. So, what the hell is it? I don't really know. Not yet, at least. In pretty much all ways except this sin against nature, it's a normal iPhone 3GS. From the outside, if you take a closer look at this monstrosity, you've got what looks like the original camera. Again, we can compare. It's missing its chrome outline there. And then it's got two more that are slightly larger than it. And one of them appears to not have anything in it at all. Actually, it looks like, nope, there it is. It used to be there, just like it is in the picture, but craftsmanship doesn't seem to have been a priority in whatever this is. So, how do we get to the bottom of this? Well, first, let's see how it works. So, people who saw this post, or anybody in general, out of these 3 cameras, how many do you think work? Well, considering one of them's not there, I think it's a safe bet. But, take a bet, take a second. How many of these cameras work? And the answer is none of them. Even the regular camera that is meant to be there doesn't do anything. You can switch it between video and photo, just all you want, doesn't matter. The only thing on this is some iPhone wallpapers I saved on it. This, when I bought it from a guy on Marketplace, it was wiped. It's empty. You're not, if there was some special software or camera app on this, it's gone. So the guy I bought it from, it was really weird. He just has it listed as a normal iPhone 3GS, selling it for a bit more money than a normal 3GS. I mean, he wanted $100 for it. I saw it on Marketplace about 2 hours from where I am. I pull up in this really shady part of Orange, New Jersey. Guy tells me to meet him outside his apartment building. I show up. Guy in this pickup pulls up. He gets out, and he doesn't say a word to me. He just gives me this, like follow him inside. And I tell him, no. And he just kind of nodded, walked inside, comes out with this phone and a charger. And handed out, I think I offered him like $80, and then I made this post. So that's pretty much where my experimenting ended with it. I got kind of busy, but again, all I got as far as knowing none of the cameras work. So to get to the bottom of this, what we're really going to do is have to tear this down. And again, closer inspection, that is a flash module. the original, the phone that this is a 3GS. You can restore it in iTunes. You can, like, it's got a serial number. It's an iPhone 3GS. Didn't have flash to begin with. And, like, despite being kind of a crappy job, this is effort, for lack of it. Like, the lenses aren't all facing quite the right way, but, like, again, to get the resemblance to this modern iPhone, like, some work was put into this for reasons I don't really understand. So what we're going to do, we are going to tear into it and see what's actually going on. Now, so the guy I bought it from, I don't think did this. I think he ended up with it, old phone, trying to sell it for a little bit of money. He didn't really speak English very well, so if there was more to say, it wasn't going to happen there. So what we're going to do is look at it a little closer, take it apart, and see what's up. Now, first thing I notice is it's been taken apart before. Duh. Missing a screw, case is busted, and it's got a white SIM card tray from a white iPhone 3GS. So this thing has been ran through a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it apart. So you start with the SIM tray. Nothing in there. And then we're just going to take the one screw supposedly holding this chassis together. Is that spinning? I think so. Oh yeah, that wasn't even tight. That's just loose in there. Yes, because there's a small chance that there was some proprietary software that played with some added stuff, but it's not really how iPhones work. They you can't just add a camera. There's no place to plug a camera in, nor is there does the software know how to deal with it. So from here, really what we're going to need to do is use one of these disgusting little suction cups and see if we can just pry it open. Ooh. Yeah, this is... Now, hopefully because this has been gone into before, it's relatively... Oh, that was really easy and nasty, and let's see what's going on. Okay. I didn't break any of the ribbon cables, so these come apart pretty easily. Just rip them. Well, you don't rip them, but, well, I am. Hey! Alright. Oh, wait, there's one more. And the screen is off. So, the camera that's supposed to be there, that's a real camera module. Like, you know, that's supposed to be there. No obvious extra camera modules, which, you know, why would there be? So we're gonna open that up. Basically, they're all numbered too. It's really easy. You just, anything attached to the board, disconnect it. Like that. Now, whoever did take this apart, put this all back together the right way. Like, I mean, all these screws are in. It's not a complete hack job. Well, don't know what the hell that is. Maybe a piece of the plastic they grinded away. All right, now the board is free to just do what it wants to do. Oh boy. Okay, that's the actual camera module. It's got a little ribbon cable, goes into the board here. That doesn't seem to be messed up. I mean, it's got some glue residue on it from the modifications, but no, I think I don't know why that isn't working. Well, that's not obvious. So let's look at this. So if the camera that fell out, yep, there it is. This fake thing that's supposed to emulate a camera. Obviously no wiring going to these. Was there really going to be? No. But so they drilled that out, they dremeled that out. The flash being here though, get that to focus, is a really inconvenient spot. They took out the power button, drilled out, installed a fake little LED flash. It might even be a real one from a different phone. That I have no way of knowing. But I will say, what I've noticed is these camera lenses, these fake ones, I don't think they're fake. I think they're from a different phone. Because like I said, the 3GS camera, that's the right size. That is the correct camera. But these ones on it are slightly bigger. And they match up perfectly with, I think, an iPhone 4S. I mean, if you hold those next to each other, pretty sure those are the exact, yeah, that's where they sourced these from. So they got like 2 iPhone 4s, stripped the cameras from them, or not even the cameras, just the lenses, dremeled out a 3GS case, and then just put it in. I mean, that was honestly the most likely scenario when looking at this, but like the iPhone 11 Pro that first introduced this stovetop design came out in 2019. So 2019. The iPhone 3GS was already 10 years old. So again, let's say new pretty phone comes out. You want to take an old phone, make it look like the new one, and sell it to dumb people on Facebook. Fine. But you take something within a few years old, because this, even at the time, was 10 years old. You're not fooling anybody there. Maybe it was the easiest to modify. Maybe. But this is still like a Herculean amount of work. Oh, they're not even lined up quite right now that I look at it. But it's just a lot of work for pretty much no benefit other than it's fun. And the guy I bought it from was not fun. He did not give the I love tech and I tinker with things attitude. He was trying to sell a phone on Facebook. So as disappointing as it kind of is, that's the mystery. Honestly, I don't feel satisfied at all, though. Why did someone do that? It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to put this thing back together, and I guess just, I don't know, if anyone has any ideas or something, or knows the inside of 3GS is better than I do, and there's something I'm missing here, let me know. But it's pretty much exactly what everyone was expecting it to be, but that's more peculiar to me. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll hope to see you in the next one.